The Sinking of the Titanic by C. Victor Stahl. Titan was her gorgeous armament, and Titan was her sail and crew, a thing of pride to sweep the surging tide, and laugh to scorn the perilous blue. Yet let us weep not for her treasured hulk that sank leagues deep into the sea, but for the toll of ill-starred voyagers who rowed her to eternity. I see the glory of that primal hour when first her beams did breast the wave. Yea, owner, builder, seaman's eyes did sparkle, as did the sea her huge side lave. How zealously the elite madly rushed, to trust their passage in her care, to boast their presence on the maiden trip of that Leviathan so rare. She sailed. The sky gleamed bright and azure clear. The waves lashed gently at her side. The moon that night shone down auspiciously upon that ship of gorgeous pride. Her engines tore in frenzy o'er and o'er. Her powerful shafts did heave and quake, as loud and clear her captain's voice rang out, "Speed on! Fear not the icebergs break!" Ahead there floundered in the chilly sea a huge and bristling wall of ice. "What shall we do?" her helmsman tremulously cried. Word came, "Let's cleave it in a trice," whereat the mighty engines creaked and strained, and madly sped the Titan hulk. Ne'er moved nor stirred the ocean's icy berg, but braced against her speeding bulk. "Dost thou defy me, master of the sea, thou untried artifice of man? I'll show thee then, whose is the stronger hand, for mine was here ere thine began." Crash! Crash! The waters rushed, the ship's side heaved, the ponderous engines ceased to throb, and there above the darkening drawbridge cried 1,000 souls in fear to God. From peaceful slumbers wildly they uprose, from games of whist, from dance and wine. "Can it be so?" they cried in anguished pride. So sinking in the icy brine? But ah, alas, the hand of death hung o'er. Alas for captain, ship, and crew. In headstrong haste, they'd left the boats behind that save men from the watery blue. "Let there be women saved, and they alone," rose up like steel the chivalrous cry, while gallant men stood on the slippery deck, and brave resolved themselves to die. Then solemn strains rose from the engulfing main. "Nearer, my God," they sang, "to thee," till all that was left of the Titan's envied hulk was a billowy gurgle in the sea. Alas for man! Alas for vaunting boast, which seeks to conquer the fate of the sea, essays to raise proud hulks of iron and steel, and laugh to scorn God's mastery. Thus from their watery grave he lifts his voice. "None tempt my power by craft malign. Lo, all shall cleave unto the common end, and none shall stand but I, divine." The Floweret's Communion by Clarence Victor Stahl. There is a solitary hillside where flowrets, blooming gay, have watched the sky with eager pride from dawn till close of day. No wandering stranger do they see who treads that silent place to look upon their majesty or view their radiant face. But yet, unplaintive, do they bloom and smile out 'gainst the sky. From them the birds do take their song, and bees their honey ply. Then come the little sunbeams fair, leaping o'er the crumbled wall, and gaily dancing here and there spring at the floweret's call. Then sweet communion do they hold, the flowers and sunbeams there. The sunbeams stoop to plant their lips upon the flowerets fair. They breathe into the sunbeam's life to trip athwart the plain, to sparkle in their dazzling revelries, and round again. Glad Hymen joins them there, 'neath heaven, and seals them with her love. And as the issue of their amity, joy rings to heaven above. O ye who in earth's lonely vales do struggling, plaintive go, think not thine humble merits less than in the world's bright glow. And ye who are most lonesome, sore, do not despairing wend. For every flower there darts a sunbeam fair, for every soul a helping friend. The Pirate Ant by Clarence Victor Stahl. Oh, see her bear her heavy burden, undaunted 'gainst the stirring breeze. The cordlet quakes and tremulous shakes as the antlet quivers with the trees. Yet still she keeps on plodding onward, so light in heart and free of limb. Muscling in her arms a captured fly, she sails, a pirate maritime. O toil most great, O distance infinite, From tree to tree the cord is strung, but naught dissuades the plucky ant, who rides the rope the trees among. Heave ho! The wind is rising higher, and thief and prey are almost gone. But stark she clingeth to the mast, and bears her priceless booty home. Thus let men lesson from the tiny ant, who doth unwearied to her task bend. No toil too great, no task too long, but she doth nobly bring to end. The Poet's Reward by Clarence Victor Stahl. A poor, neglected poet once there lived, who to the souls of millions sang. He cheered their hearts and eased their restless minds with ne'er discordant note nor twang. Yet little of this world's great goods he asked, and littler still thereof did gain. He left the world with joy and pleasure filled, but took its sorrow and its pain. Yet I do know he labored not in vain, though his reward to win was long. For God above, in his great charity, did make his angels sing his song. Angel Music by Clarence Victor Stahl. Oh, I hear the sweetest music floating on the liquid air, and my mind is lost in fancy. 'Tis my loved one sitting there. Then I gaze upon her tresses, dream of fairylands, 'neath the spell of angel music played by angel hands. Joyous thoughts dispel my sadness. All is joy and mirthsome glee, as her fingers touch the heart notes with enraptured minstrelsy. And the earth is more a heaven than a barren, struggling strand, 'neath the strains of angel music played by angel hands. Then she glides to notes of sadness, and my heart is struck with pain as she plays some touching ballad or o'er some pathetic strain. Yet the tears I shed are glad ones, and I know she understands that I am happy in the music played by angel hands. Thus she runs the gamut over, swaying ceaseless to and fro, till my heart is tuned and chorded to the love that makes us glow. Yes, she knows my heart is tempered, trebly lost in love's demands, in the charm of angel music played by angel hands. Thus our hearts are sealed in union in those joyous strains of love, and I hard can wait the closing my unbounded love to prove. For I wait to clasp her in my arms and a kiss, to make demands, small payment for that heavenly music played by angel hands. Nature's Cheer by Clarence Victor Stahl. Oh, when I sigh and melancholy grow, and all my hopes turn brown and sere, it sends a thrill of gladness in my heart to think that we have nature here. Then in the fields I go a-roaming, and in the high-topped woods a-play. Away with cares and melancholy now, I know I'd like to live alway. The birds do sing me sweet songs from the trees, the bees and locusts hum their best. Oh, can high heaven top these pure Elysian charms? Can it be happier and more blessed? Then do I thank my dear Redeemer that he hath given this world of ours, where we may seek our soul's full consolation in realms of birds and trees and flowers. The Swallow's Flight by Clarence Victor Stahl. Oh, for swift wings! Oh, let me fly as are the swallows, free. Free from the toil and turmoil of the world. Let me away to some Elysian fields, where I may sing the swallow's lay. Oh, joy! How heavenly to be flitting, nestling there, where one might sing unto the ambrosial sun. Or stride her chariot, lined with fleecy clouds. Taste such delights as ne'er hath mortal known, from Hebe's cup or Juno's flowing bowl, for all eternity. The Smiles of Truth by Clarence Victor Stahl. Oh, give to me the simple heart, where there is meaning in its smile, the heart that proves 'twould do me good, without a thought of fraud or guile. Those are the smiles that glad my soul, 'bove all glad things on earth I know. They give me faith in friendship yet, when all the world seems false in show. Oh, give to me the simple heart, whose smiles have depth without an end. Those are the smiles that beam from God, and make our souls to heaven tend. Know Thyself by Clarence Victor Stahl. There is a key to every human life, a door to every human heart, and those who would our mysteries unbar do but essay the locksmith's art. Wise is the man who holds the keys that ope what hidden thoughts our souls possess, but he is still the wiser, nobler smith who can unlock his own heart best. The Lover's Benediction by Clarence Victor Stahl. Joy to you, my pretty one. Fluffles, ruffles, all aglow, heart a-beating 2/4 time. Joy be yours, and joy be mine to see you joyous so. Life to you be full of cheer, in the love that you have found. Every smile that he doth show hath a meaning deep to you, as it sheds its radiance round. May long annals bless your life, may you never fret or fume. May your joys be ever full, and his love no lesser dull than its now most perfect bloom. The Children's Dream, by Clarence Victor Stahl, fast, fast asleep. Done are their earthly cares. To realms of dreamland now they go, where sprightly elves and long-beard goblins gay do dance around on light tiptoe. Anon an elf doth stretch her silvery wand, made of the moonbeams bright and fair, and lo, they gin their dreams of beauteous things as she touches their soft, downy hair. The curtains of nod are drawn aside, and there is the fairies' room, gold-tinseled Christmas trees, and dolls and toys, bright picture books and flowers in bloom. Oases of delight, O blissful hours, O happy, wished-for fairyland, where they may live in dreams the whole night long, and hold communion with the elfish band. Then to new joys they waken on the morrow, from realms of dreams to realms of play. O feasts of joys! Fairies' fancies charm by night, and real toys rapture them by day. Oh, to be a laughing child again tonight, forever is the grown folks' prayer. That our dreams be all of pleasures and of joys, and our waking hours still find them there.